Aaron.
Oh, good morning to you, McGraw. Uber's riders and drivers, 57 million of them around the world, were all compromised in this hack that happened more than a year ago, but that was kept secret until yesterday when Uber finally disclosed what happened in October of 2016. The hackers were paid off a $100,000 extortion payment in order to keep the stolen information from getting out onto the internet. And then Uber tracked down the hackers in person and made them sign non-disclosure agreements. So they went to some fairly elaborate lengths to try to keep this from the public.
It's kind of interesting that they would actually cut a deal with the guys who hacked into their accounts, right? So they don't trust them with the information, but they trust them to sign a non-disclosure form?
No, I mean, look, who's to say? I mean, Uber's been preparing for this initial public offering in 2019. They ousted the chief executive and founder, Travis Kalanick, under whose watch this happened. The new chief executive has been trying to clean up a number of different messes about corporate culture and behavior, and now data security disclosure. The New York Attorney General's office is investigating.
Did Uber break any laws by paying off the hackers?
Well, no, it's something the FBI doesn't recommend. Look, we had that example yesterday, the HBO hack, and the FBI was able to track down an Iranian hacker who had extorted HBO for $6 million. They wanted it in Bitcoin, the digital currency. HBO does not appear to have paid, and the FBI was able to identify the hacker, and although he's in Iran and can't be arrested, he's now featured on a nice wanted poster.
Yeah. What do we know about this hacker? Is he an
nothing.
American? Nothing.
No, we don't know because, Uber hadn't disclosed anything about this until now. But they did pay this ransom and work on non-disclosure agreements. So we assume they're in this country, and for Uber, they're attempting, I guess, to make right what had been just not the norm for most businesses, which report to the FBI so that at least they can try to get some kind of case started, and then report to the victims so that people can protect their information.
Right. This Uber story, you had Yahoo last year, you had Equifax, you had LinkedIn. It seems like every week there's another giant company that's being hacked.
It does, and that's part of the reason why consumers have been urged to safeguard their data, why businesses have been urged to take steps to safeguard their systems. Uber has just brought in Matt Olson, who's an ABC News consultant and former director at the Counterterrorism Center, to use his expertise to try to secure themselves, and they're trying to take the corrective steps, but obviously for this last big one, they didn't do the right thing.
Aaron, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours, and we'll talk to you on the other side.